Well, he is a rising star and a budding entrepreneur. A local rapper is channeling his life lessons into song, and it's resonating with millions of streams on Spotify, Apple Music, and more. And now he is using the very thing that almost derailed his life to build a better one. He's growing cannabis, just not here in Connecticut, where opportunity is out of reach, he says, for all but a lucky few.
They say pressure makes diamonds, so I had to adapt. I take 2 steps forward and take 1 step back.
Known as rapper Goonie Jay on the mic, Joncarlo Cortese doesn't make excuses for his past.
And, people make mistakes and, they have to pay the consequences for them.
His consequences? Prison time in 2018 for misdemeanor possession of cannabis.
It ended up being a 6-month prison sentence. It was a year technically, but with good behavior. So I was pretty much homeless when I came out, which was also during the period of time where my girlfriend then was pregnant. It was kind of just a bounce around, figure out where we're going. I couldn't get jobs.
Today, the Manchester native is focused on the future, growing a music career.
Stars in the ceiling, I'm doing the most.
I've opened up for Joel Santana, for Fetty Wap, for Millie's, Young M.A.
And a business 6 hours north as a licensed medical marijuana grower in Maine.
I'm a medicinal caregiver, so basically what I do is grow products for people that have a medical card in the state of Maine.
The craft is his passion.
I've always been somebody that's very focused on the cultivation part of it.
And now,
opportunity is nothing if you don't got a product.
His product.
The difference between somewhere like Maine versus Connecticut is who's growing your product. You know exactly what's going into it. You can actually see the process.
A small-scale opportunity, not so easy here at home. There are only 4 micro-cultivator licenses up for grabs in Connecticut and thousands of applicants.
I think it's kind of cornered the grower into being in a position as well where it's like, hey, the only chance I have to do, what I'm special at is working for somebody else. It can never be something that's your own entity.
For now, he's taking his life lessons to the stage. Giving back to his hometown through charity events like backpack drives and hoping to inspire along the way.
A lot of people, I think, are going to look at it and go, holy cow, we thought he was down and out. And hopefully when they see that, my only goal with that is that they'll want to try and do the same thing. I just want my story to be able to help somebody pursue their story better.
And coming up tonight, you might assume someone who lost their job, their home, and their freedom over cannabis might be considered a social equity candidate for a license here in Connecticut. But that's not the case. The explanation that might surprise you, that's coming up tonight at 7. And by the way, JC, really excited to share that the town of Manchester has signed him on to run the entertainment for their 4th of July celebration this summer. He used to work for the Parks and Rec department in town, and he says he's really grateful that they're giving him this second chance.
Full circle.
Yeah, and his mom, by the way, is a loyal morning show viewer, so good morning. And she must be very proud of her son.
Love that.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's drive through this forecast because it is going